All right, come on, Palace, up the Palace. Palace, what have you got for me today? Obviously, Arsenal need to do their job, which we're going to do hopefully on Monday against Burnley City, man. Like now, man. You lot are scared. You're scared. You're nervous. You're nervous. We're Champions League finalists and the most informed team in the Premier League. I can't lie, Arsenal, we need to bring this home. I'm speaking too much as if it's a formality, so we need to get it done. Hopefully, Crystal Palace can do us a job. Bit weird that Crystal Palace kind of hold the fate of both Arsenal and obviously Manchester City. And not only that, people. And what I'm kind of hoping for, Glasner, this is your last time. This is your last. In the same vein, it's his last home game at Crystal Palace when we played him on the last day of the season. This is your last time to play City, man. This is your last time to play City. Listen, do your job today. Go all out against us. Rest your players. You got a final to think about. But yeah, and I'm all being selfish, people, and not even bringing up the lineup. But we've got 7 minutes until kickoff. Where's my manners? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and obviously in some cases, good night. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. Oh, City have heavily rotated this side. Shout out to everyone in the building, by the way. It's a heavily rotated side. Big. The first name I was drawn to is two things, actually. Nunes. No, wait. Google's tweaking. Wait. Is Cosnov really right back? To be fair, he could do that. It might be. But yeah, the first two things I was going to mention is Nunes is back in midfield. Foden, that's a big chance. Savio, forgot you was at City, if I'm honest. Semenyo, oof. And Mamouche is a bit of a forgotten man. Bernardo Silva keeps his place. Come on, Palace, man. What we got? A stinky back five. Oh, Mitchell's got... In Mitchell, we trust. Munoz, you got this. Lecor, you've got this. I don't really rate Jeremy Pino. Oh, I can't say I don't rate you, and they've got Brennan Johnson. Come on, Mateta, man. Come on, Mateta. We need this. Gyökeres is wearing the 14th shirt. We need our 14th league title. He's so amazing. If we could just... It's easier said than done. And again, this is why I don't like to dream people, because like, imagine we win the Prem and the Champs. Like, just... It's all said and done. Like, I was thinking about that all afternoon. I was thinking about... It's on the verge of tears against Bournemouth. Look at what we're doing now. But yeah, smash the like button. What do you lot make of the lineup? Haaland, Cherky, and Doku off the bench. It's going to be a long day for Palace. You'd imagine that is the case. Manchester City, like Chelsea, obviously have an FA Cup final on Saturday to contest. So yeah, it's a big... Well, it's the end of the season. Every game's big for some team in some level of context. Completely off topic, people. But in the last 2 weeks or so, do you not feel like the stories or the dramas coming out of football have been amazing? Like, you had that one of them lower league sides where they had like 100 points. Hearts could win the Scottish division. Everything Southampton have been doing, much less Southampton versus Middlesbrough. People are spying on their training sessions and things like that. Everything going on at Marseille. I don't know if you've seen Theo Hernandez. We're not going to talk too much on that, but you've got that. Obviously, my man at Bournemouth, we don't condone that, but he's doing that. And obviously, what's going on at Real Madrid, much less. Jose Mourinho returning is not the most shocking thing, but yeah, people, big up you lot. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and obviously in some cases, good night. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff. What do we make of the game? What have you lot got for me? Smash the like button, etc., etc. Man was scanning TalkSport to see where you was doing your watch along. I always come home first, then go looking for me. If you get home, which is our platform, and I'm not there, you're shouting my name, then go on the streets. Think love Arsenal, hate the Ops. That's the theme of this season. That's the theme towards the end of this season. We need this parade, man. We need this. You know how crazy an Arsenal parade is going to be? I don't think people truly understand what Arsenal fans will do, much less we're the vibesiest bunch. So if we have a reason to celebrate, people that don't know nothing about football are going to be congregated. It's going to be a motive. But I want this Premier League title. I want the Champions League. I really do. But psychologically, I don't know how I feel about the final when we do get to that point, because I've seen us be about 50 minutes away from winning it, take the lead. If you want to get all philosophical about it, it took two goals of the 2 bites of the cherry to win champs. I'm sure maybe Klopp the same. There's other examples, man. But listen, Let's deal with what's in front of us. For a second, I thought Arsenal was playing, but we're actually hating. So yeah, kickoff is imminent, people. I say that word subjectively. Shout out to you, man, watching the City win. I'm gonna watch PSG and then switch to Coppa Italia. The game's the game. I'm just here to be with you lot, people. Obviously, it's the I like those City, man. And Palace. I don't want to do the last day of the season stuff, man. I actually don't want to do the last. I don't want to do that. But then again, the draw's good. You rained on my parade, man. Nah, fuck it, man. 1-0 Palace. Let's go, man. Come on, you Eagles, man. If only Wharton and Sarr were there, we actually had a chance. Sarr's on the bench. Adam Wharton's on the... Yeah, you're right. This is dead still. They're trying to do the workman in midfield, the industrious midfield, threat down the flanks, hope in their minds, hoping on some individual quality from Mateta, Jeremy Pino in particular, Brendan Johnson. City have to win tonight. I mean, you know, I've seen us. Well, it looks pretty packed there. So the fans will be behind them. Can't just sit there against them. But if anyone's got a chance, Palace do all right against these lot. Imagine it goes to the last game of the season, Palace away. Is a winner. I don't want to go into that with nerves and that, man. Like, kind of wanted this wrapped up by Monday, if I'm honest with you. I can't believe you're putting yourself through this. Some of you are projecting, though. Perez crash out. Oi, can't forget that. Perez crash out. Crazy with what's going on with football at this moment in time, man. It's absolutely mad. Southampton spying on teams. Madrid players fighting. It's dark art settings. Football's resetting, man. Did you see the VAR audio? Yeah, I did, man. I think people have to hold that because, listen, when we were saying anti-establishment and F the system and refs are corrupt, you know what I'm saying, let them do their jobs. They're saying it's a foul. It's a foul. Does look a bit booky that they're catting to give West Ham a penalty in that game. Like, they're catting for it. Like, and if I remember, if I read it correctly, whoever Trossard had, like, whoever was grappling with Trossard, they're the ones that drew the most attention. Apparently, Phil Foden hasn't scored in 24 games. I'm not going to lie. There's bare stats about Cole Palmer and Foden. You wouldn't know unless it was Bukayo Saka. Saka in his deadest year has done more. This is why we need to win the league. There's so much agendas. Gyökeres helped win at number 14, helped win our 14th league title on top of getting Sweden World Cup. Eze's amazing. Saka's better than certain man. Like, big up Rats. He's my guy. But if Arsenal do their job, I have been collecting the files. A file landed on my desk, Rants. You said Ahmad played an instrumental role in a goal. And when your brother, like, continued the conversation, he said he made a tackle. Saka ain't never got that level of love. But we'll talk soon. Arsenal, do your job. Kickoff is imminent. Come on, Palace. I blame social joins. I was actually fairly optimistic. You lot killed the enthusiasm. It is that part of the season. Tired copium. Crystal Palace will kick off when the ref wants to. Come on, ref. What's going on? Sarr off the bench to grab a late equaliser, man. That's as bad as it could get. But yeah, what are we saying about the game? Henderson, lump it long. Mateta, where are you? Ref, Mateta's been fouled off the ball there. Gurhi, you're shaky. Gurhi's got a mistake in him, man. I'm trying to speak things into his existence. But yeah, nonetheless, I did see that. It will definitely be bigger than City's treble parade. It's not even easy to beat, though. But I need this. City been spanking them in the EPL. Let's go. Final nail in the coffin for the... Oh, I'm going to call them oil boys. 30 seconds into the game, essentially, though, folks. Where is Eddie Nketiah when you need him? Birdie, one love. City line up straight. Mind games. They either cook fluid football without Haaland or it becomes the reason they drop points. I'm not going to lie. If I was Pep, I kind of get it. Because at this point, if you're not serious, as much as you can hold me accountable for rotating the lineup, at the end of the day, there's a final on the weekend. Some of you can play your way into that. If you want to win the league title, you need to do what you're doing. Pardon me. And then when you get beyond all that stuff, for some of these players, you might be in shit form, like Foden, for example. You're still probably going to go to the World Cup. I say that lightly because I don't know what Tuchel's going to do. But you now have to think about playing your form, playing well to the point where, like, you've got some momentum going into that tournament. Bernardo Silva, Mark Gurley. And that's why Football Manager is weird, because in one of my Football Manager saves, he actually went see Will Hughes, Jefferson Lerma. Like, come on, Palace. Come on, who's that? Yemi Pino. It's Meady or Meady. Okay, prove me wrong. Is he onside? I think he is. Composure. Oi, Palace. Oi, is he onside? Oi, please. Oi, is he on? Is he on? I don't shake. Oh, the lines. Your side flags come up. Palace, keep going. Let's have a look at that. Hey, VAR. Everyone that wants justice, VAR, have a look. All you VAR preachers, have a look. Mateta. I think we might be in luck here, you know. Oh, can draw the lines. Draw the lines. I think he's off. I'm not gonna lie, he is off. There's no conspiracy there. He is off. But come on, boys. Come on. Did we have a look at VAR? All right, boys, keep going. Keep going. DG, who would you prefer to sign back in their prime? Yeah, he said no names. It was a great goal, but it's going to count for nothing. I have a spoiler 3-1 Palace. Fair play. Light work City are done out here. It don't mean nothing, though. It don't mean anything. That's why you probably heard in my build-up to it, I kept saying, like, where's the flag? Well, that's great play by Salvio. Salvio might end up under, like, Pep as long as he's at City or whoever the new guy comes in. He might become a real player. Now, he's a baller. He's not dead, but whenever I see Salvio, regardless what he does, because he played quite well against us, the game Trossard got sent off. So Spurs tried buying for 70 million. You could have flogged that great play by Matthias Nunes to skin his man, if I'm completely honest with you. And you can do all that complicated stuff. The basics in life. Plays it out of play. 2-2 and we win the league at home. Trust. Sorry, DG. Who would you rather sign back in their prime? Alexis Sanchez or Ozil? Alexis, without a doubt. Ozil's... I got a controversial opinion about Ozil in an Arsenal shirt, if I'm pretty honest with you. And it's simply put, when you look at football at its purest level, he's one of the best to have played for this football club. But in a day and age of numbers, with what I can see in this current day Arsenal, it's got to be Alexis Sanchez. We got Alexis Sanchez. He's either my left winger, my first choice false nine. Gyökeres is doing what he's doing. But yeah, man. That will answer your question. Never rated VAR. Today on Palace. We shouldn't disrespect City like this. They can rattle us again. But I'm nervous for Burnley, man. Nervous anyways. Don't get twisted. We should be beating them up, but just nerves. Just nerves. We're at that part of the season where shockers are happening. Wenger got the best out of Sanchez. Not the same City. It might not be, but if it's not the same City, we should have wrapped up this league time ago. Now, it is what it is. But until it's mathematically possible that we have a parade, yeah, man, it is what it is. Mark Gurley switches play. That's a... when a player takes a touch, it's not good. It's not bad. I can see the method to the madness by Salvio. DG, what do you think about Arsenal staff annoyed at the club for not paying their ticket to Budapest? All the clubs do it, innit? I keep telling you lot about all football clubs. Like, it's not the moral utopia you think it is. For me, I think that's how I think it's effing liberty. Like, fair enough, PSG got deeper budgets than us, but they're flying all their staff that fit that remit out. Like, when next are we going to be in a Champions League final? We're meant to be the community club and the family club and all of that touch of class, which we have displayed as much as, you know, I don't think any club is any morally whatever. Foul, man. Especially in this day and age. Especially when, like, I'm not being funny, you could forward them. And from a business point of view, like, not that Arsenal care, £1 billion, but people will want to stay at Arsenal for the rest of their lives. I remember those kind of moments. Sad, man. But yeah, that's what I think of it. City could be in here, and here could be my optimism. It's a corner. I think it come off the City, man. I think it's a goal kick. Ozil was a baller, but I always thought that Kevin De Bruyne was better. In the Prem, yeah, but if you're talking just slap them on football in their prime, Ozil better than Kevin, man. Like, don't get it twisted. I respect them, but that ain't creative, man. It's elite talent and whatnot, but come on, man. Ozil's majestic. If we're comparing them to Ozil's majestic, my man's just rugby, innit? I've just practiced the same ball into the box a million times now, but I do think Kevin De Bruyne gets disrespected. But I start to think if Ozil was in that Pep system with the strikers like Aguero or later with Haaland, he'd perform the same. I just think we bought Ozil at the wrong time, if I'm honest with you. As much as I was gassed, you know, one of the probably cut the track corner kick to Manchester City, Phil Foden is still alive. Have they dealt with it? Palace, come on, hook it. Instead, you've passed it straight back to Palace and the ball's been delivered again. Richard wins the header. Semenyo contesting. Can we get rid of that, please, Mateta? Okay. Oh, this is a good little passage of play. And suddenly, Crystal Palace are on the attack. Mitchell, remember you're a left back. Don't get a rush of blood. I'm a fullback as well. I ain't allowed too many City shirts back in possession. But yeah, where were we? I think when I look at players like Pogba and Mesut Ozil, Arsenal, you sign these players when everything is how it needs to be. These players are champagne players. You need all the other fragments of the team. Just let them do their thing, especially at that time. Pep really hates Rangers. Ozil was the last true 10, in my opinion. Ozil at Arsenal was mediocre, but at Real Madrid, he was a monster. Alexis was a monster for us. Having Alexis, like, just because if you can get Saka back to his best, you've got Alexis Sanchez there, bro. Could do serious things. Ricardo, I appreciate you. Hey, shout out Jamaica, man. My favourites. God's favourite. Smallest island with the biggest impact and all that, as they say in the old country. Too many wrong decisions going on. I think he was offside. I'm not gonna lie. El Nori got the better of his man. Corner kick. Come on, Palace, man. You just know City are gonna get some penalties and all that nonsense. The Bottle City fan is there. You know what? My eyes were playing games on me, you know. You saw that on Sky Sports, innit? My eyes were playing tricks on me. Hey, interviews. Regardless, interviews. Because if we do, we need to speak about you. You, and there's a video I saw of a Liverpool fan when they won the league. Oh, good defending there, Palace. Go on, Brennan. Oh, you got absolutely wasted. Look what the Premier League race has me doing. Cheering on Brennan Johnson. Crazy. Shout out Palace. Salvio. Is that another corner? It is another corner for Manchester City. Don't disrespect his first 2 full seasons with us. Ozil was world class. Just didn't see enough at Arsenal. Ozil just not a player you go to war with. Majestic, can do stuff, but you can't go to war with him. He did stood up tall against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Definitely stood up tall at Wembley. But I did think Ozil was good. If I remember correctly, his debut was good. His first game in the Champions League, it might have even been good. Or I might be lying about first game for us, but I'm sure we played like Napoli or something, and he scored. I thought, oof. I was annoyed when we was recommended Prime Hazard and Mata and the club didn't buy him. Should have got Eden Hazard, world-class footballer, like an Arsenal player that didn't play in our shirt, man. There's so many guys we should have got. Like Mahrez, Kante, they should have played for Arsenal Football Club. Even if you buy them from Leicester, but it's neither here nor there. Ace, appreciate you. Prime Santi. I'm not gonna lie, in this modern day, I'm having Prime Santi because someone asked me Alexis Sanchez or Mesut Ozil. I'll throw another one in there. I'd have Alexis, then Santi Cazorla, then Ozil. Santi Cazorla in this 8. Safe. Zubimendi, I love you, but you're gonna you're gonna start looking like Fran Merida very quickly. Koznorov. Palace, I don't believe you can hold this for another 81 minutes. Prove me wrong. I don't know if the rumors are true, but there must be some element of truth. Swear you lot get peas if we win the league because of Eze. Come, man. That's ours, ref. Oh, it ain't gone out. Salvio's up for this, if I'm completely honest. Even if we had Prime Santi in the 10 these last couple of years, we would have won a couple of titles. Even Santi, because, I'm all focused on the 8. Santi, Ozil, you're going to have to come out of there. Eze, you might be able to bust case playing left wing. That would be Santi Cazorla's domain. Arteta sold Ozil. It doesn't work hard for the team. You can't have players like Ozil in that anymore. City will drop points to Bournemouth. I didn't even realize to the other day the last time they lost was when they beat them just after New Year's Day. Listen, let's just focus on Arsenal winning the games we need to win and hope for the best. There's 200 of you in here. We've got 45 likes. To you who have hit the like button, come on. We can do better, people. Throw into Crystal Palace deep in their own mouth. Semenyo's won it back. Come on, boys. Is Adam Wharton injured or is this just a tactical thing? Glasner, you got this, man. DG, what's your FPL saying? Big up the Twitch gang. Make sure you're subscribing with Amazon Prime. Don't know myself. Don't even want to know. You ruined the vibes, though. I'm not as low as I thought. 303rd. Hey, Palace. Oi. Oh, Palace on the break. We could do something. Unlucky, Jeremy Pino. What are we appealing for? Is it a corner? I thought we were just... Are we appealing for pens? Let's just do this. I need something. Hey, Mateta. Liam Delap. You got 24 hours to respond even if you're not playing. Good play, but as you know, in football, you don't take these chances. They bite you on the arse. And it is a corner. Somebody asked me about my FPL side. 40 points. Haaland got 22. Senesti got 8. Dead. You should not be allowed to watch us play. Go away, mate. Roll to 100k. Smash the like, people, and subscribe. Come on. Them Preds that Liam Hughes is wearing are cold. Football boots are restoring. That's a decent ball. Oh, Richards has headed it over. Is it another corner? Palace think they do. The ref don't. There's holding and pushing. No one's around the ref. I mean, the keeper, though. See? So we don't need to look at VAR. 2-0, can't lie. Palace are a handful on the break. Always won't be easy for City. You man, stop expecting Palace to do anything. Brentford did this all first half. I honestly think 2-1 Palace. I think Palace had to have taken them chances, man. That's the thing. City will give you chances, but they do have littered on the bench with quality. They have got good players out there. And you can't do this for 90 minutes. Chris Howe. Seems Palace isn't joking. Arsenal couldn't afford Hazard. He was like 30 mil. Hey, them days were dark, you know. Because in my mind, I know Arsenal have spent like 65 million on Kai and 45 here and 50 here, and obviously Declan Rice and Eze fees. In my head, I still count Arshavin as a big signing, and I think it was like 12 mil. That felt like a lot of money for us. Gurhi, El Nouri. Yeah, but even then, we found some players, man. I do want a player that played like Nasri back at the club. Gurhi, lovely switcher play to Salvio, he's got bare names. You want to win this league, win all your games. Simple. I even expect Bournemouth to forget how to play football against City. We couldn't afford Hazard because of the debt. I do feel sorry for White. So do I, man. He's been a Spartan, man. There are some players, whether I like them or not, that I do think we've kind of ran into the ground, and there's just been a knock-on effect of injuries, isn't it? I do think Havertz, apologies, is one of those. I do think Saka's one. I think Timber is one. Benjamin White's another, and there's a couple more. Footballing authorities do not care about the amount of games these footballers are playing. El Nouri. Like, I would love to know the last time Declan Rice wasn't in the match day, wasn't in 2 match day squads, apart from if that's been any point when he was injured this season. Facts, just win our games. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, we signed Arshavin for 15 mil and he balled out for us. Arshavin was cold, man. He scored a goal from a tight angle, I think. I want to say against Blackburn. He was a baller. Much less everything else he did. What's the word, you mugs? Marcel's finally returned. Yeah, White's World Cup dream's over, man. It's over, bro. Speedy recovering. It's a shame because it's a World Cup, innit? Yeremy Pino loses the ball here for Crystal Palace. Bernardo Silva. Come on, Palace, do it for the 10 mil. Palace needs the 10 mil. We could afford Hazard. Wenger just hated paying agent fees. Ironically, Chelsea have cheated to sign Hazard, and that's not a fact, Plastic Club. Bro. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Come on, you Gunners. Navy, appreciate you. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. Again, the boots that Will Hughes is wearing are cold. If they are remakes of Predators, Adidas are winning the boot game right now. Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden tries to find Semenyo. Palace have not cleared that well enough, and City have quickly been given the ball back. Tickets on Student Beans discount, never my title rivals. Dead atmosphere in this stadium. Arshavin, Rosicki, and Nasri were 3 players I wanted us to sign that we did. Love it when that happens. Yeah. That's how I felt with Torreira at the time. Guendouzi, Eze. Got a video on YouTube somewhere like along the lines of it's better to spend 10 million pounds on Eze than it is to get Willian or something. Salvio. Oh, thought Palace were going to take the lead. We're going to concede there. Sorry, and City would have taken the lead. Kuznarov saw his name in lights. Horrible effort. DG, what boots do you currently use? Some Nike vapory kind of ones. Hey, Big S, one love. Loki should have kept Danny Ceballos. Arsenal been winning and everything's been going great. You might have had too much Ray. I don't know, man. That must because I like you. That must be another Dani Ceballos, maybe a young fullback owing to what's going on with Benjamin White. That can't be the Madrid one. Namibia, I appreciate you. Do you think Wenger, the club, created this whole top four narrative as an achievement because of the stadium debt, or do you think it just came from the media fans? Bro, everything that we got bantered for in that, obviously we wanted to win trophies, we weren't winning. Away from that debate, everything that we got bantered about is what football is right now. I think I said it in passing comment when DJB and Kenny Ken were here. I think for fans and those of us that are affiliated to our football clubs like that, we will take trophies over any sort of money, etc. But I genuinely think a lot of clubs are happy to, of all various levels, not just the big clubs. They're cool to just get Europe consistently and things of that ilk. It's a money thing. We know this. But yeah, man, it was broke them times. Weren't we linked to this Pino guy before? Yeah, we was. He's not bad, but when you stop getting gassed that it's a winger in La Liga, it's meaty, man. It's meaty, man. Don't know, man. Don't trust it. Do you ever see clips of the Prem 2010 to 2015 years, 10 to 15 years ago? Notice a difference in the amount of space and time players get. 100%. Football, there's multiple reasons why football has got this to this level. I think there's been too much advancements, obviously VAR and all that kind of stuff around stuff. Even when the offside flag goes up, the amount of games that these players have to play for club and country, you know, and all the injuries and all that kind of discord that happens, you know, everything's kind of a level playing field. Like 10, 15 years ago, Bournemouth versus City, or respectfully, well, nah, to be fair, yeah, it probably would have been even Crystal Palace and Manchester City. City might have been the slight favourites. In fact, no. They definitely would have been the favourites. Time flies. Because 10, 15 years ago, City were doing their thing. But yeah. And then you look at the balls in play less. There's an emphasis on set pieces, sports science and whatnot. Oh, I thought City scored. It's more about athletes now. You add all that together. This is why the game is the game at this moment in time. Look at the amount of, if you're a decent, and I use the word decent subjectively, but I find it easier to do it with the English players. In theory, I don't know, Pep's different at City. Foden hasn't played that many games, but generally, if you're Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, if he's fit, Rashford, Mason Mount, you're looking at about 50 games for your club. For your country, give or take an extra 20. That's about 70 a season. So when is the rest coming? All right, look, what are you doing? Just about won the free kick. You're not Saliba, just because you got your France cap. And apparently he's been linked with Bayern Munich. Quality centre half. But calm down, man. Scaring us. This game is putting me to sleep. Random topic. But who's had the craziest purple patch in recent Prem history? For me, got to be Amaron or Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard had a cold one. Amaron had a decent stretch. That's a good question. I'm trying to think of people who I'd say have had a purple patch. Yo, Chris. I rate him as well, man. Lens causing PSG some, I guess you mean problems. Danny Ings, Ricky Lambert, Cole Palmer, 100%. I pushed the agenda. Hey, I see what you did there. You know, I do feel sorry for Palmer though, man, because I'm even seeing some Chelsea fans having an honest discussion. Is it a one-season wonder thing? Koznarov, Bernardo Silva, 21 minutes in. It's not quite the cinema neutral fans thought we were getting here. Koznarov. You know, the minute City score, like, we just have to continue this another day, right? Lens have been quality this season. They always bring through decent young players. And they've got Champions League. And didn't a 16, 17-year-old academy grad score a goal to get them into the champs? That Jesse Lingard purple patch at West Ham was pretty wild. I swear he slapped us in that as well. I feel like he scored a cracking goal against us. Tyree Mitchell heads it on. Yeremy Pino. Oh, man, I told you. He's not going to make it. Wilson this season has had a great purple patch. What has he done? He's quality, but he's really Ross Barkley with a free kick. I like Palmer, man. I do think there's Chelsea tax. There's some players I think need to have surgery. I think him, I think Odegaard. There's a number of those. Man City have had 5 shots, Palace 2. No shots on target. Which is why it's 0-0. Does it ever stop raining in the UK? Not really. Almiron for sure. Out of those, Rashford had that crazy purple patch around the same time. Mateta still onside. Can't lie, Rashford's emergence into Man United's first team was a movie. Because it felt like there was a set of games for Man United, and he scored in all of them. And the commentators were always saying he's the youngest to do this, he's the first to do that. I'm sure he slapped us as well. These ads, man, support the movement, man. How are we mentioning we couldn't sign Hazard, but not mentioning the illegal payments that Chelsea made to him that they've been charged for? Aye, man. The thing about the old days, they're the old days, man. We're gonna get new trip. I can't lie. You see the Duets and the Cherokes of this world. But more specifically, Arteta, I'm gonna need these kind of things, man. Maybe a carrot log. Not that I think you can find another one. Gonna need these now. It's like Noni is the last one of these kind of shout Noni, but that's the last one. I need talent, man. I need couple stuff. We're stepping in the right direction. Gyökeres has shown there's a role for him here. Eze's got that. We know what Saka does. Will Hughes almost got caught in possession there. In fact, he's won a free kick. Apologies. But yeah, big up yourself, Gavin. Don't know if I said that before. Doué is the one, bro. Imagine we had Doué. Bro, Doué left wing. Could play everywhere. Doué could do the Morgan Rogers thing with Sauce. Noni signing will always vex me, G thing. I can't get vexed at Noni signing. I'll tell you need to make it work. Because right now, it's a squad player thing, but I need those je ne sais quoi. Le quoi, speaking of France, finds his teammate Richard, who lumps it long. I get the approach from Glasner. It's a lot more positive than I thought. But hey, Richard, quality. Come on, Palace. Henderson, what you got for me? Be brave. Think, what would David Raya do? Even that's another thing in football as well. The amount of times the goalkeepers hold on to the ball. I'm not mentioning it to say they're wasting time, but obviously football's not played where you're just standing still. You're forced to creep forward. We're in data error, innit? At least Noni Madawak that slapped slapped a couple top bins in the champs. It's a squad thing with Noni. We can utilize him. And to be fair, he's up there for contender a goal of the season. That goal against Club Brugge, Trossard against Sunderland. Can't lie, Trossard versus West Ham for the context. Eze against Leverkusen. Underrated, but there's more as well. Martinelli against Club Brugge. Gyökeres is second. I want to say Gyökeres is second goal in the North London derby. There's been a couple, man. Doué looks better off the right. That's my only thing. Did he play off the left for Rennes? He can play everywhere, man. Just make it happen. Doué can do this, man. Talent like that, accommodate that. Especially in this day and age, because I'm not being funny. We know Doué's a great player with the ball at his feet, but he can do all the nerdy running around. You can't be in my team unless you want to press. We need drip now, man. We're so close, man. Man City goal versus... Sorry, Martinelli's goal versus City. Yeah, because I'm being biased towards bangers, yeah. And because of the assist from Eze. I want to say Eze done that against someone else. Another goal I would put up there. It's not going to win it, but just so no one forgets. Magalhaes Newcastle away. Nicole. Come on, Palace. Munoz, I ain't seen much of you in the final third. That's a decent ball over the top. Mateta, what have you got for me? I get the idea. It wasn't good enough, though. Palace can get at City on the counter-attack. They do look dangerous, but yeah, don't forget Zubi's goals also. Yeah, E for me. Zubimendi, forgive me. Zubi's got a couple of slappers. I want to say against West Ham. I'm not going to lie. I can't remember the others. It don't look like a great goal now because Eze scored a better one, but I'm sure maybe Eze against Palace for the culture. Gyökeres against Leeds. Gyökeres against Inter Milan. I can't lie. Max Dowman against Sunderland. All these things can't be in vain, man. Pardon me, it can't be in vain. Can't be in vain. Hit the likes. That Newcastle away game was the turning point. Only if we win something, man. Marino is him, to be fair, always comes up with a goal. That's why I got time for him. This is what I'm saying. Like, the Kai Havertzes, the Marinos, the Noni Maduekes, we've got enough of them kind of ones there. We've got enough of them. Marino don't really work in midfield. You can help us across the season. We have missed you. And you got the clutch team. Real Madrid, you was there. Leicester, couple years. Last year. Last year. He was there. Love him. Got time for it, man. And when you're getting into this decisive part of the season, you might need that. Hopefully, you might need that against PSG still. Because what if we're losing 1-0? We get a set piece. Magalhaes equalizes. There's a penalty to PSG. Raya saves it. We go down the other end. There's a corner. Marino does that. He sprints to the corners. And then, yeah, man. We need this. DG, Jurin Timber will be ready for the Champions League final. Will he? Because if you're not, like, what do you mean by ready? Because this ain't a Mertesacker FA Cup. I'm sorry. Yeah, FA Cup final thing. You need to be about for Burnley. Like, there needs to be 10-15 against Burnley. There needs to be something against Palace on the last day. If we're just going to bring him in from the cold, then how many minutes does he have? I hope he's back in any capacity, though. You just know Yova is putting something nasty together for PSG. Yeah, but have you seen them doing rugby training in the warm-up? As I always say, for me, Arteta, you got to win me the Premier League. The players have got to win me the champs, man. That's the sort of movies, how you win a Champions League. Timber, being injured, stepping up. Eze, stepping up. Bukayo, with your own injury, stepping up. Gyökeres, Arteta, stepping up. Oof. So, yeah, man. Is what it is. Don't forget to smash the like button, people. We are 29 minutes on the clock. These last 2 weeks and a half could be legendary. I forget Eze is almost 28. I keep thinking he's 23, 24. We can do it. PSG have taken the lead. Carrot Skelia. Marino a few steps above Noni, let's be honest. And he comes up with sauce once in a while. I mean, he's part of the group, like they're rebels. But yeah, no, he's more useful than Noni. Noni's just useful, respectfully, to him in that certain games might just put you on, see what you can do. You obviously take the burden off Saka's legs when he has injuries. I like Noni, man. I'm incredibly frustrating, but I like Noni. But that's the last one now. Wingers need to be cold. I need to be talking about attackers in the same way. I'm thinking, oh, look at Krupti and look at this one and look at that. I need drip now. Salvio, that's a decent idea. Couldn't find Semenyo. I want Arteta in midfield in the final, stepping up. Luns have wasted so many chances this game. Noni's serviceable. It's just it's annoying because if Noni just had some end product on a consistent basis, you go up the gears actually a lot. I'll be real, for me, it's Saka until we die on that right-hand side. Me, I would prefer Max Dowman. I know he's young. I'd say he's second. If Wenger was still about 1 year, he's apprenticeship right wing. Like, we shouldn't have bought, like, we wouldn't have bought Noni. DG, how would you set up in the final against PSG if you were Arteta? Do what we did against City, go man for man. I'd actually try to do it. I'd call it Operation Suicide. Let's just have a shootout. Because maybe being an open game on the transitions, they can score goals. Gyökeres might be able to do something for me. In reality, we know it's going to be a tactical kind of chess match. I go man for man with a pressing folding. That is a great goal from Manchester City. That's a beautiful flick from Phil Foden to find Semenyo. And that's a beautiful goal to break the deadlock. I guess to hate along, well, not hate along, but fair enough. That is a very good Manchester City goal, if I'm completely honest with you. And a good moment for Foden, who's been struggling for that, innit? Almost forget he's at Manchester City. Credit where due. Ah, well. Final day of the season it is. All right, Semenyo. The assist is better. For once, we can praise Foden's assist. Not like Fereze for England. Great goal. Credit to Bernardo Silva and Nunes for their involvement, but it's all about the flick, and it's a good instinctive finish by Semenyo, a good phase of play. No matter what we say about City, they still have moments of that ridiculous, naughty. Purely hypothetically, if I had a Bandulu ticket on my Arsenal wallet to the Burnley game, if I get through the turnstile first, how do I not get caught? Don't sit down. Don't go to your seat. You're going to have to finesse. It's done on to Monday. It's fine. I think Palace can scam a pen. Damn Semenyo. We can't ask for too much. Juju just twerking, as he would do. I'm very proud of Marcus Rashford. But long balls like we did against Bayern, avoid their press. Or that. DG, how would you feel about Yandy on Monday? Do you feel like he's too unproven, or would that signing excite you? Depends on the price, man. Because you would be one of those that I would be interested around, but I'd probably differ. And this is why I wish I was a scout, man. There must be some. I really want to find the next Doué, Mane, Salah, whatever have you. I really want to see a couple of good footballers back at this club. Crystal Palace, you are a goal down, people, have a corner here. And you know it's a poor corner when Donnarumma catches it convincingly, which is what happened. Big up DG. More Chester City don't believe they can win the title based on that lineup. Quite like a funeral in the empty head. Well, that goal's probably woke them up. Do you reckon Pep will leave at the end of the season? If they win the Prem, yeah. If they don't, no. Our wide players seem to either have pace or good control, not both. They're being harsh on Saks. I know it don't look like Saka's blisteringly quick and whatnot, but you're being quite harsh on Bukayo. I think he'd be the only one, really, that's got it all. Got both, to some extent. And I know even with Saka, it's not mad like that. Other than that, you're right. You're right. There's more close control guys than fast. Like Martinelli's the only one that would strike out for me. Oh, lovely play by Will Hughes. Moving like Jack Wilshere. Bandulu outside of the foot pass. It was me. Oh, bro, why are you not always offside? Every Palace attack. Palace looking better than Brentford. PSG will flop all over the place in those set pieces, and the ref will buy it every time. Win our games. Dalman and Ethan as both. Reasonably quick, though. Like, I wouldn't say they're blisteringly quick, like Theo Walcott or something. I would love to know statistically who's the quickest with a ball at their feet at the club. Because I think it's Dalman, you know. I'd say Dalman. I'd say the one, him and Odegaard must look like ball, and Eze must look dumb in training. Because I watch all of this kind of stuff. And the way they talk about Eze's finishing, especially Timber's quite mad. We have to play strong and smart against them. Bournemouth cannot be slept on. I reckon it's a last. If you lot get something from this, it's the last day of the season thing, man. Because it was just like us versus West Ham. It would be on City now. Everyone, Bournemouth, it's long for City. They'll get a win. I've seen the script now, man. Oh, this last game of the season thing could get dark. Because I don't think there's any... Oi, Munoz. Is he Colombian? South American skills. Raf, Mateo was fouled there. You got to book him. There's a left wing Champions League final. Are we going to do the overthinking thing in the Champions League final? He definitely starting Odegaard. I think you actually have to start Trossard or Martinelli. Because we found a little bit of momentum. It's what you want to do, innit? Because you look at Arteta, if we just take the League Cup final away from, because we actually were good for 45 minutes. You can't make the same mistake. You didn't change up certain things. So are you going to do that again? Or are we going to stick to the script? City could be in here again. Marmoush, good defending. I kind of want to stick to what we're doing. Lewis, Skelly and Rice. Because this is where we put together some results. Then going back to, and you could do this and flop, revert and flop, or it could work. But rather than Kai up front, Zubi, Odegaard's in. Don't get it twisted. You are damned if you do, damned if you don't. But yeah, man. We're playing in our new kit on Monday, by the way. It's coming out on Friday. I haven't seen it. And Arsenal win the league, Saka by it, man. Folding with a corner to the back post. I've seen the script, man. Haaland's bagging today. Crystal Palace, man. On 2 man going to the same ball, and neither of you got there. Come on. Didn't Bournemouth play like dickheads with that stupid high line against Haaland, then lose 3-0 at the Etihad? Watch them do that again. Palace has a trophy to play for. They're not going to risk their players to get hurt. Full sprint, I can see Gyökeres being up there in terms of top speed. Probably, you know. Calafiori's the quickest. You reckon? No, but is that actual quickest or is that the Buki stats thing? And you're the quickest over 5 yards or something. Like, are you actually the fastest? Maybe he is. And I guess according to like how the modern day is and positions and all that kind of jazz, you don't necessarily deep how quick certain players are, but yeah. I wonder where Gabriel Jesus stands now. Wait, who do you not think is the slowest? Who do you not think is the slowest at Arsenal? Because I don't think it's Raya, you know. Because I'm sure I read an article about Raya's fairly quick. Slowest. I don't know. El Nori. Gurhi again. They've obviously he's been told that, man. Every occasion he's just hitting that diag and finding Silvinho, who gets the better of Mitchell. Sly thought he fouled him, but Mitchell somewhat dealt with it. He's played it down the line, but again, you're just handing possession away. Martinelli's rapid. Eze is a shout also. But you reckon Eze's got the burners like that? Quick, but I'm thinking exceptional pace. Bournemouth are good, but the stakes are too high. Don't see City slipping up. It's looking like so. It's like me right now, but more red and dark red. Sounds decent. But the Champions League final is going to be very good to watch. Just don't collapse. I look at PSG in the Champions League final. It's like you're gonna fight the strongest kid in school. Like if you're gonna get beaten up, then Marmoush, Manchester City have scored again. And the hate watch is looking over still. It's looking done still. City were getting their 3 points, contesting the FA Cup final. I guess we just need to focus on Burnley now, really. This is dead. Dead. The race goes on. Calla and Glock are not the quickest with a ball at their feet. Trust me, Bournemouth are leaving with something. Well, they ain't leave as they're at home, but they're unbeaten in 16. Records got to end sometimes. Gyökeres is not that fast. Madueke is pretty fast. You know what? Shout out Noni, and I've done you dirty. I forgot you played for Arsenal. Yeah, you're up there with a lot of the rapid pace things. I reckon you're quicker than Saka in a race. I'd love to see Martinelli versus Madueke, to be fair. Man said Zubi the slowest. No God. But you beat up Marino. But sometimes you're surprised, you know, like if you actually ask these footballers or the coaches or the data analysts or the whatever, you'll be surprised. Because more time, it's the ones that you think are the fastest are actually not. It's Calafiori slow. Cala and Noni have really big strides. Calafiori at sprinting, though. Ooh. Incape is a shout for pace. Not the quickest. But like if they all had a score sheet, he'd be near the middle, kind of. Zubi or Marino. Probably the slowest. I reckon Zubamendi just edges it. Nah, you know. Yeah, nah, I mean, come on. Kepa or Norgard, the slowest. Raya is quite quick. Trossard is also slow. I think he'll score mid-range, man. The moment I saw Bayern in the new kit in the semi-final second leg, I knew they weren't winning. It's going down to the last game. Arsenal just need to focus on themselves. Trossard is quick. I don't see Arsenal slipping up at all. I don't see City slipping up at all. Which one of us is being genuine or which one's trying to mind games? But my heart can't take this, but right now we're 2 points ahead of City. New strip in the final of the Champions League or the old one. It's got to be the old one for better or worse. Told you, boys, switch this game off. No point. Top speed is about power. I'd put money on Saliba or Hincapié for top speed. Pressure is still on, lads. It's totally down to us. Knew that from before a ball was kicked today. If Pep used Marmoush for the first half of the season, it would have been a different story. Got injured and just completely left till AFCON ended. It could get horrible for Palace, man. It was fun while it lasted, though, man. There's a bit of hope. 143 likes. You lot far too kind. How close can we get to 200? Ball into the box. This is a Palace, man. Fuck's sake, man. As a fullback, I can't be mad at Muniz. Now, if Palace score for, concede apologies from this corner, that's an L in itself. But I mean, come on, somebody talk to him. It's gone out for a corner when there's not a single City shirt. Foden's delivered. Yeah, see, Henderson, shout out to you. I was just about to see, I told man they've conceded 3. See, when you do dumb shit, exactly what I was telling Arsenal for the whole VAR kerfuffle that happened. Bernardo's kicked over. You see the whole kerfuffle from that corner. You know that's all avoided if we don't concede that corner, which we did stupidly. And that's the same thing that went unpunished. Palace, always forgiven if you do what needs to be done last game of the season, innit? But yeah, let's log off DG. City do slip up in games. Remember the Everton 3-3? It's done, bro. It's done, bro. Motherwell 1-1 Celtic. It's still on for Hearts. It's still on. Or to be. If we beat Burnley, Bournemouth could hand us the title the next day. So focus on Burnley thing, but I'm getting a bit nervous. Henderson is bugging out. Foden might score from inside his own half. You're never going to make it, Foden. So his name in lights crumbled. Oh, you got to foul him. Silvino's naughty. You got to leave one on him, Mitchell. He's cheeky bastard, ain't he? That's them Samba skills. Ooh, a light flick over his head. For no reason as well. I do miss wingers in football that like to take on their men. You know, for now, Palace, you might as well commit to losing 3-1 versus 2-0. Got to bring certain players off the bench. Will Hughes, more hopeful than anything. Who's he palmed it over the top to? Brennan Johnson. Meady. Johnson's not going to do nothing. Meady. See, Meady. The idea was good. The application was horrible. What is Muniz meant to do with that? Time to switch over to Coppa Italia final, I guess. You lot snaked me, man. Because if you told me that was on, we would have watched that. There's some panic at City, man. Listen, Arsenal just need to win their game. Simple. We're not chasing. Arsenal win both games. If the game was at Selhurst Park, then it would have been a different story. But the Etihad long day. Palace got bigger fish to fry. Lich. At least play Burnley before they play Bournemouth. The way Arsenal's been playing lately, I really don't see them slowing down. Stay humble, man. We're in the 45th minute. We just stay humble, man. I'm not going to lie. Foden, I banter you all the time. That was cold. Even his eyes. Because they are the little things we don't talk about as football fans. Like, and we've all played the game. Like, you know your teammate's game. He's made that run. I felt the same thing, actually, in the build-up to Trossard's goal of Odegaard. You lot keep chatting shit about my guy, Odegaard. See? Odegaard off the bench this season, cash money starting. It's a different question. End the stream, Dave. I mean, DG. We can't score the type of goals City score. Mateta last-minute bicycle kick from his own half. Keep chasing. So Foden is making the plane based on that. Foden would have always made the plane under me. And it's a bit weird, yeah, because they say Thomas Tuchel's named his 55-man squad. I'm sure I saw the news about that yesterday. And then when I typed it in, I was going to sneeze. Thomas Tuchel names 55-man provisional World Cup squad. So who's there? It's believed that Luke Shaw, Danny Welbeck, and Alex Scott's there. But what about the other 40-odd, 50-odd names or whatever? DJ, imagine we beat Wolves, man. We're so close. Only got ourselves to blame. It's the end of the first half. Crystal Palace have had half chances. Apart from that, City have had possession. They've scored 2 wonderful goals. The pick of the bunch is the flick from Foden onto Semenyo. They do what they're doing at this moment in time to keep the title race alive. For us, it's a failed hate along, but it's a fantastic time to be here with you lot, man. Palace will be happy to leave Eze empty-handed while going on to sweep European honours. So will I. Gavin, take a day off, man. We just need to win our next 2 games and we win the league. Easier said than done. I effing hate City. Ball was moving in the last corner. Would they have pulled that back if a goal was scored? Only God knows. Maybe depends what side of bed they wake up. Man said Will Hughes hat trick and Palace will win 3-2. It's over, man. It's over, man. You win some, hate along as you lose some, innit? But that was a waste of time. It's never a waste of time being here with you, lot. But yeah, damn, it's not what we signed up for. It's not what we signed up for at all, man. Also, Rashford or Gordon could fill in up top. We're going to learn a horrible lesson, bro, because this is something this country don't do. Fair enough, I don't know too. You've got to do Bandulu things. I'm not being funny. Spain are playing, one the team playing Unai Simon up there. Morata might not necessarily start off the bench. You need these options. Like, there might be games, things go left. You might need an Ollie Watkins or a Danny Welbeck. We all know, like, the two names I could pick, Saka's right wing for sure, Kane's through the middle. I still don't know for the centre halves. I still don't really know for right back. Obviously, I know Reece James. I'm sorry, people, I'm stretching. I know Reece James, but if Reece James ain't going to play every cup game, every group stage game, whatever. So who's the second choice right back? I want to say what, Kwanzaa? I'm not sure about that. Left back, I don't know. We've got some talented boys. Lewis Skelly, revival. Nico O'Reilly having a great season. Lewis Hall. Can't rule out Luke Shaw. Because there is that level of experience that you can't just call up. You can't just call up people on reputation and experience. But yeah. I'd love Lewis Skelly to go World Cup, man. 2 years been a movie. England aren't doing this in this next World Cup. If you're going out there, enjoy the group stages, innit? Apart from that, ain't gonna be nothing to see. I'm here, man. I can't stretch again. I feel like I'm getting ill. You have Trent. I would take Trent purely because you're Trent. Like, it's a secret weapon. There might be a game. Trent has we're trailing. Trent's got the magic to just see something over the top and do it. Because my mind is Reece James, but I can't be an idiot. It's an expanded World Cup. It's coming into it playing a lot of football and injuries. You can't play not going to play the whole tournament, innit? DeMarco finally went full board. Been long overdue. Swear down. The fact that some professional managers do not get this mind-blowing, allowing an attacking team to pin you in your own half is a recipe for disaster. Hence the reason why Palace are losing 2-0. I hear it, but at the same time, like, you do kind of have to do a bit of that. England is so mid on the world stage. City could still bottle in the next half. Dead. Saka and Trent would be gravy. At least I saw empty had while their team are in the title race with 2 games left. Fullbacks are pretty straightforward. Livramento, James, Trent, Hall, Skelly, Nico O'Reilly. Yeah, but then when you think about the realities of the tour, I can't lie, you have to take Luke Shaw. And it's sad that the game's here. Because we used to have an Ashley Cole, a Leighton Baines in this one. You need to take, I think, one of those. Purely if I'm just considering who's going to play left back. You might have some scope to bring Livramento who can play both of those. It's difficult, man. I would have brought Ben White personally as well along. But we all know that's not happening. Lewis Hall and Skelly for me at left back. I can't lie. You can run it, but I do think you're going to... I'll be real, like, with this nation, you do need Luke Shaw, and more so, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Pickford. And I agree with a lot of what you lot are saying. So, I'm not saying this for no reason. You do, trust me, do, bro. Trust me, do. You do, when you consider international football, it's a different kind of mind games. You do. You lot are going down. This is out of love, I don't want you lot to go down that path. You do, man. You do. It's not just us. How many times when Italy have made international tournaments, they've taken some scrubby dons. Spain do it all the time. We need to do some of that. Weather got cold, bro. It says 10, but feels like a 6. You're in a t-shirt. It's not summer. Get a hoodie or jumper on. Black people feel cold more. Fair enough. Ismail Assar Wharton could come in. Game will change. The game could be away from Palace. At that point, the next goal is vital. Rocket science, I know, but you get the point. I'll take Braithwaite, but he just got injured again. Maybe James Hill as 4th choice centre back. Do you know what, James Hill? If I made an underrated Premier League 11, yeah, and you don't know I'm not lying because I know he's flavour of the week, but I've been saying Fernandez of West Ham. I actually like him. I would say him, And I would have James Hill. Then I have to figure out the rest. Should we be nervous about City? Yeah, but just keep doing our job, man. Just draw. With Maguire, I agree. He always plays good for England. Maybe I'm doing too much with Luke Shaw. But put it this way, maybe this explains what I mean more. If it was club level and you offered me Luke Shaw and one of Lewis Hall or what's the other name, Miles Lewis Skelly, or Lewis Hall and Miles Lewis Skelly, I'm going to pick them two in it. International football, I'd feel a bit more comfortable with Luke Shaw and one of those. But could you even snake it and bring Miles Lewis Skelly as well and Nico Riley or one of the two because they can play in midfield? Lewis Hall can play in midfield as well. He was a midfielder. This is an easy dub for City. They ain't losing any games. We just have to win our 2 Premier League games and we win the PL. Still crazy to me you haven't produced a goalkeeper better than Pickford, though. Mad, isn't it? Like, who do we really rate in terms of English goalkeepers? I'm not saying he's there, and goalies are weird, but one guy I do rate. Let me actually make sure he's English. He played against Arsenal. We were linked with him, and he played against us. Is it Sam Tickle, Wigan? You're a decent goalie at 24, but don't really rate Ramsdale's thing anymore. Never really rated Nick Pope. Dean Henderson's calm, but I do think Pickford's way better than you. Like, I think Pickford's here. Who else is there? I don't know, man. These man fully turned up to get slapped and packed in. You know, Lord of mercy. I like Garner. Puts in a shift. I'm not nervous. We should spank Burnley, no problem. England going to do the same ish. They said they only given Tuchel to the World Cup. Then they went and gave him a new deal. But to be fair, man, it is a project. Who is James Hill? Plays for Bournemouth. Oh, you know what? I'm being horrible. James Trafford's up there. Thank you for reminding me. Don't think he's a better shot stopper than Pickford right now. Still, I think 18 months he might lap him. This game looks like a friendly. Sad. I don't know why, but I'm nervous about Burnley. Same. Setford decent. For me, I don't want Setford's highlights next season to be, because I saw a video of his reaction when we obviously the VAR at West Ham. He needs to be playing grown man's football next season. I know he's training with the first team, and obviously, as much as I don't rate Kepa, reality is for a young player to like Kepa's got pedigree that you can learn from. Obviously, David Raya speaks for itself. You need to go play minutes, man. You see, like what happened to Raya. I need him to be in those scenarios in the championship or whatever, where grown men are barging you, trying to kill you to get that ball from a corner. You're not getting that in academy football. Kyle Hine, born on the same day as me, was shot that, man. He's not gonna make it, man. Meady. I was telling you, he's Meady from academy days. I'm sure he played them. Did we go out of a cup when he played? He had a moment. Pickford has moments where he gets out of place. Yeah, 100%. He's got a bit of ADHD. If Teta lets it go to goals, he best not. What does that mean? DG Palace would not roll over for us. Playing against us, they'll remember they need to shot. 100%. But we need to expect that. I'm not sure about Luke Shaw. Bournemouth getting a point off these lot. Bournemouth are going to get a slap still. Palace not up for it, DG. You need different profiles, man. Them. You get what I'm saying, Jason? Jason, you understand what I'm saying, innit? You might just need a left back. Like, it's not always inverted bullshit. I love Lewis Hall, but you're right. You need Luke Shaw just for the scrappiness. See, just that's what I'm saying. You got to remember, it's tournament football, bro. Like, you need different tools. It's essentially like a condensed Premier League season. You're playing different countries. This one's more aggressive. South Americans, they're more erratic. The African teams might be more structured defensively, for example. You need different tools. Don't know what America's going to come with if you play against them, etc., etc. Because again, for example, if you're playing like Morocco or one of them kind of teams, you might need Luke Shaw, just a normal left back that's used to 1v1 situations. If they've got one of them skillers on the wings taking on your inverted left back, it could go left, man. DG, which right back should Arsenal sign in the summer? I don't know, man. Just go find me a Timber, Tommy Asui, left Livramento, someone that can play left or right. Just do that for me, please. Tuchel needs to bring Harry Kane. We just got to win. Bournemouth ain't doing us no favor. Let's be real, most of the time, coaches don't make bare subs. So most of that 26 holding bench will summer. Exactly. But you need to give your... It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Do you get it? It's one of those. Like, hate to say it, Palace getting whooped 5-0. PSG winning their league today or have already won. That's a bit late for them, innit? I remember one year they won the league at Christmas. Wish we could have done that. I wish our league worked like that. Some people were saying to bring Rio to the World Cup. He's going to get shagged. You ain't been in no camps. But why not? You could argue you need one of those kind of guys. We all know it's probably unlikely. But yeah. Yeah, but they were saying after Southgate win will be gone and change their mind before the World Cup even happens. So Tuchel comfy should be taking people who are ready now and not people for the future. Whoa. You're moving mad. Like, if Ryan nationalised to a British citizen, will you start him at Pickford? Emmanuel, come on. You know the answer to that. Not that it's going to happen, but what's Pickford? The Arsenal women just won 1-0 against Everton. Well in, ladies. Well in. The league's probably gone this year, but we go again. If you expected Palace to get anything from this game, I don't know what to tell you. Do you think Palace will come back in the second half? Hope they do, DG. Jason, I'm more likely to win the lottery, mate. Can't lie, when I saw the squad, I thought Man City was giving up, but 2-0, yeah, this might go to the last day. We just got to win our remaining games. Valverde for box-to-box and Alvarez playing off left wing with complete Arsenal and take us to the next level. Both could be available in the summer. We're dream chasing, though. Do you believe White is washed? No, but it's looking like it's a pastures new thing, if I'm completely honest with you, for Ben White. He's obviously going to stay now, in my opinion. Because, how long is he out for? 8 months? May, June, July, August, September, October. No one ain't finna buy an injured player, innit? Watkins on the plane to play 3 minutes in a game. His mum last tournament killed me. She was tweeting, playing my son. From a place of love. Crystal Palace's focus is on the Conference League final, that they are fielding players who haven't played in the league for them. No surprise that City is 2 goals up. Didn't they say he's out for 8 months? I saw something around 8 months. It might be Cat. Hey, Hearts are 2 goals up against Falkirk. All right, come on, man. It's the year of the underdog, man. Hearts win the Premier League in Scotland. We do our thing. Remarkable feat. What Hearts are trying to do. Ooh. Wait, how did your tackle end? Wait, how did Celtic ended up scoring there? Wait, what? Wait. We're almost at 200 likes, people. One final push. We've got 186. Definitely not one final push, but yeah. I saw it on Twitter, man. I'm not gonna... Let's not take their word for gospel. Please, Burnley, do a 2022-23 Southampton inject in my veins. Marcel, come on. It's over, bro. Raya already played, so he can't play for England now. Ben White, more like Tomiyasu. I can't remember, man. I might be capping. Big up his man for real. We should just keep White around on a Scott Carson thing. I can't lie, man. I know when everyone's fit, lol. Can't really have everyone on the bench, but yeah, man, I would still, because maybe we could have got rid of Ben White, but I do think it's a spanner in the works, him being injured. I still want us to press ahead with whatever defensive reinforcements we was going to bring in. White's back by World Cup. I hope so. I think we need to hit Burnley for at least 4-5 DG, because Palace last game could be a tricky tie. But we just need to grab those 3 points. If we can win 5-0, great. The way I felt when I saw City's second goal go in made me realize that PTSD is still with me. Hope y'all don't feel the same. I think we do. Palace out first for what it means. I still ain't seen a picture of the new kit. Palace have rolled over. Watch them turn up against us. But City gonna win today, bro. There you have it. DG, would you have Wharton? Probably not the profile we need per se, but yeah, if it's just in terms of ability, wouldn't cry if we got one. Ben White should be on Ocean Beach in IB for working at nightclub The Scrub. You can't call him a scrub. Well, go on for Frimpong. All your right backs and shit. That man. Marcel, come on. End of the day, when you're done talking nonsense about Arsenal and I just say the word Liverpool, you're going to start thinking about Arnie Slot. And apparently your club are making the decision that I agree with in that they're giving him time. We want you to stay. We want you to stay. Some horrible conversations going to take place. If we win the Premier and the Champs, how long was Klopp at Liverpool? Because just to piss off Marcel, what, Arteta won the Prem and Champs same season? They don't mess up 2-2 game watch. I'm watching. I hope you're right. We should not take Burnley games slightly or underrate them. I don't think anybody is. Second half has kicked off people. It's a ball over the top. The next goal is vital. I more think it's going to be a third City goal than a first on the night for Crystal Palace. But yeah. Marmoush and Semenyo with the goals. No Walton, no size, resting them for what? 9 years. Seeing someone mention Dortmund shit in the bed on the last day at home and it's mentally fucked me. It's getting hot anyways, and this opportunity to reflect on my thoughts. Because I was here. We just gotta believe, man. There's clearly many twists and turns. This game that we all love, called football, is crazy. Like, I still remember fresh the wounds of Manchester City in the Prem, Manchester City in the League Cup, Bournemouth. And yet, those emotions, at least for now, have been somewhat replaced with, obviously, happiness. The man we got to a final. It's looking like we can do this. Got to get back to work. Love your content, even as a scummy Arsenal fan. Hey, big up yourself, because whatever team you support, fuck them. And shout out to you for the content, for supporting the content. But this is that is an example of what's one of the most heartbreaking feelings, yeah, being a content creator, or whatever you want to refer to me as, whether it's on YouTube or it's in the flesh. When someone's like, oh yeah, I like your content, and then they say something and they're not an Arsenal fan. I'm like, he's a snake amongst us. No, I'm joking. Big up yourself though, man. One game at a time, people. Burnley first at home. This guy. I'm more worried about the refs in the last 2 games. The VAR situation has put a target on us. Don't leave it to the refs. Easier said than done. If you thump up a team 4-0, it don't matter. Pep Guardiola's never gone successive seasons without winning a league title in his career. But the last time we finished 3 years second, we won it on the 4th attempt. It's history for both sides. God, please. Please, man. Tired, man. Nunes. I don't care if Arsenal won the last 2 games 1-0. That's all that would matter, isn't it? 3 points, business. I'm prepared to lose both. Obviously, you're prepared, but I'm tired of that. I'm not trying to hear that no more, man. I'm tired now, man. I'm tired now. I'm tired now, man. I'm tired now. Your boy's tired now. No. Especially this year, no. Because I actually thought, like, Bournemouth, I thought was the final fumble. Bournemouth City, I thought, yeah, all right. It's dark now, really. And you managed to pattern the situation and be in this. Obviously, I want both. Bring one home. PSG, as I said, it's like beating. It's like strongest guy in school in secondary school's got a problem with you and he wants to fight you. Just throw up your dukes and you're gonna get clamped anyways. But throw up your dukes and see what you can do. Prem, you can do this. Football's a simple game. You got to score, got put balls in the back of your opponent's neck, keep them at yours, pick up the 3 points, isn't it? Life's so simple. Yeah, it's all so difficult. you could argue rather poetically, if we all looked in our lives and attempted to live it more simply, we'd all be better off. But yeah, Burnley's a hard game, but nothing's easy. As long as Arteta runs us 3 points on the weekend, it don't matter what City do. Oh, you're harsh. We're playing on Monday. Like, how's Arteta going to get 3 points on the weekend? Probably taking the kids out. In fact, no, Arteta, no family day. Lock yourself in your man cave. I need the scummiest of game plans. DG, how do you think the City fans who are starting the bants with Arsenal bottle is feeling? Nerves, innit? By all means, if they somehow win the league, talk your shit. But if we finally get it done for all the years of the bottling hype and all this bullshit that you lot say, you want to see annoying? You're going to see annoying. You want to gaslight? Gaslight us. Not saying we're rubbed like that, but Dortmund lost the league on the last day, so I'm not sold until we win every game. One game as they come. I've never subscribed to beating this West Ham and we win the league rubbish. Can't lie, dude. Burnley and Palace will be dealt with. Stop being pussies, people. Wow. All Pep and City is doing now is mind games. We should focus on the Burnley game and beat them. Some fans have loser mentality. I miss Gooner FC. Blessings from Bromtown, DG. Hey, Paul, appreciate you. Told you Arsenalism is real. There's no antidote. But watching you back at Abbey is like a smooth ointment. Appreciate you, my guy. Aaron, you're everything. Palace doing everything to make sure there's no Arsenal fans in the home end. There are going to be so many Arsenal fans turning up for vibes. But Phil Foden. Come on, Palace, man. To be fair, you get one goal, there's a bit of nerves. I don't think that's going to happen. If City get more than 2 goals today, I bet they won't complain if Palace gives 2 goals on the last day. Liverpool's best right back is Szoboszlai. The way I see it, every game is important for both clubs. The key is to remain MLS in midfield in the starting 11. Only let Zubi in 1-2-3-0. I love Zubimendi, as you lot know. We ain't got time for that. So it's Lewis Skelly Rice. At the end of the day, I feel in the last couple of games, everybody who's been on that, who started, it's on merit, innit? You've earned that. Regardless of if I rate you or whatever, like, yeah, just get it done now. Have a strong feeling that if we bag the Prem, the momentum will help for the champs. City wins 10-0 against Palace and Arsenal beat Burnley 1-0 and Palace 1-0. The goal scored by City is useless. I get your point. Palace will be prepared for the final, not us. Just win and put this to bed. We can't expect other teams to do the jobs for us. Amen. Pardon me. In these times, we need the Egal. Shout Egal. Shout Egal. Big up Egal, man. I love Egal. You want to know something? You want to know something? I like Egal, man. Because one thing I give Egal, I don't agree with everything he says. He's on back in the club, man. There's not many people fighting that fight. I can already see Zubi starting Burnley. And I'm the biggest fan of Zubi. I'm not trying to hear that. Why are we resting? I'm not being funny, but why are we resting, man? When did we last play? When do we play? Like a week. We play on Monday. Strongest team out there. The only thing I can see, I would make 2 changes if that. Hincapié, I'm trying to start you. Well, I might be forced to start you anyways. Unless Arteta does the whole, you know what, I want to give Zubi his confidence back. Calafiori's injured. I think against Burnley, we should be all right, regardless of what I do left back. You know what, just to keep Lewis Skelly going and in good form. He's going to start left back. I might, 60 minutes in, either take him off or put him back in midfield. Zubi comes off. I don't want to hear that foolishness. If it's not Hincapié or Calafiori, I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to lie, Saka looked... Who is it against? Against Fulham and another game. Saka looked fresh. Now he's kind of looking like the Saka that's been out for a minute. So that's the only one. Do you start Noni and then play it a bit cute and clever with Bakayo? Because I can't lie, anybody who goes out there, I don't want to... None of you can be injured for the final. Ben White's the last person to have that now. Palace scored 2-1. Look at this guy. Stop doing that nonsense. Hey, you're normally here all the time. Don't spoil it. Don't start doing that nonsense. Man's talking like I'm not watching the game. You're better than that. We don't do that here. Come on, man. Big people over here. 205 likes. DG Nation. 2-0 to City. Munoz puts it over the top. Mateta. Into Brendan Johnson. Glasner, you're boy in it, man. Wharton and that now. Sarr and that. Will Hughes. Good strength by Will Hughes. Poor pass, really. Lerma, man. Too basic. Heavy touch. Phil Foden's clipped it over the top. Is about to be 3-0. No, it's not. Dean Henderson. Richards, relax. Relax. Don't be a hero. Munoz, go home. Go home. Go home. Love that. Go home all the way. Henderson wants. Boys, reset. Reset. Je ne sais quoi. Lerma, please. Oi. Look at Pino. Oi. Boys. I bet you City's 2 goals offside ref is a fraud and cheating. Like, you're doing the emotional thing. Nothing wrong with their goals still. Many might not believe, but I don't see us losing against PSG. Trust. I hope you're right, man, because I actually think that's going to be the most psychological game of my life. I actually think that Champions League final is like I'm playing it. It's 20 hours. If there's, I remember our whole Champions League run. Like, that was 20 years ago. I remember when we was in that final. We were 15 minutes or so away from winning. Dodgy refereeing decisions, controlling the controllables, but we had numerous chances. We took the lead once again. The run there was perfect. And you know, when we do a lot of talking about earning your luck in football, I feel that Arsenal side, obviously before they got to the final and we got done dirty, I felt they were earning their luck. Like, I think when you really look like it's your time, that's when you get Jens Lehmann saving penalties and the back five, the back four, better yet, we went to the Bernabeu with, and obviously the individual brilliance of Henry carrying us and all that kind of crap, man. I don't see us getting embarrassed by PSG like Inter did last year. No, we're not going to get embarrassed, but bro, I can't lie, man. A part of me thinks it's a step too far. And I do think when you look at a couple managers, it's taking them, obviously some people have won it first time, and I hope that's the case, but it's taking a lot of people a couple bites of the cherry. But at the same time, man, it's respectfully, ladies, big up the ladies there, but it's like the most beautiful woman of your dreams. She said put it in and you get soft. Like, that's never happened to me, but like that's what it feels like if you don't win the champs. Like, the Champions League this is why I refuse to drink the Champions League is the most prettiest woman in the world. Like, we watch the finals every year. I really want it. I really want the Champions League. Saka, MLS, Dowman, Marley Salmon taking pictures. Somehow Wanyeri's got to be there. We're taking pictures. Yeah, man. DG Dowman hat trick in the Champions League final, or corner kick on goal, Dembele elbow, 1-0 Arsenal. Dowman, man. They couldn't chat again. Palace will not play like this against us 100%. Even if they rotate players, we'll be using that as a way to show they should play in the final. DG, they got pills for that, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about that. You're moving mad. I'm not involved. I'm giving an analogy. Quite unfortunate that Eddie is injured for this kind of game. Whenever I look online, it seems like they want to get rid of Eddie, the Palace fans. Guardiola's coming off. Doku's coming on. So that's a reshuffling. So Pep thinks there's goals here. Goal difference and all that. From where it lasted, Phil Foden delivers. It's fallen to Semenyo. It's been cleared by Palace temporarily. Bournemouth will smash City 3-0 on Tuesday, DG. I hope you're right, man. DG, do you take Mbappe to Arsenal tomorrow, my boy? Dalman hat-trick, and I'm naming my firstborn Dalman Henry. This guy. Now Nori goes left back. Pep thinking of more goals with Doku. Yep, facts. DG, you're not winning versus PSG. Be realistic. I don't think we are. But still, what's the point? Going there and being pussy holes. You might as well have a go. As I said, it's like the strongest kid in school. He's decided he wants to fight you. You're going to get fucked up anyways. You might as well at least try break his nose, isn't it? He's going to beat you up anyways. Like, you might as well at least try inconvenience. And that's how I'm looking at it. You never know. City could be in here. Semenyo. Oh. I always say that Arabic commentators say that. I don't even know these. Doku, ref. Offside? No. Somehow City still have the ball. Jeremy Doku's in a rich run of form. Marmoush goes for the shot, shanks it. Should be doing a lot better. If PSG beat us, I won't be mad. At this moment, they're the best footballing team. They're the best football has to offer. I need that Prem. We can't be empty-handed. That's the one thing. I'm not trying to hear that. We'll soak up pressure and Jokeris will be played in behind on the counter. We'll win 1-0. Saka is still Saka and he's a great player. Where? DG, what's your best season playing football and why? Under 13s. Scored 100 goals. Top goal scorer. 40 in the league. Sorry, 60 in the league. 40 in cups. I could actually got it on the trophy. And then the next season, it makes no sense. The next season, came right back. Crazy how life works, man. I want the win to be at home so bad. Alvarez are 1-0 up against Barca. Barca are still drunk after, obviously, confirming La Liga. If Timber is back, trust me, the game will actually be tight against PSG. It's going to be tight anyways. We're not going to get ripped. We're not getting embarrassed. Ismail Sarr's on and Strand Larson. And Adam Wharton. Lerma. Oh, Mitchell is on his back. Lerma's too basic, man. Munoz. Sa. Tries to bring Munoz back in. Just get one, lads. Goal difference. 100% I did. 100% I did. 100% I did. We joined the new league and we had to join the bottom one and work our way up. We're playing against fat kids every week. Shit dons every week. We're smoking teams and their parents are breading. Smoking them. Strad Larson. I promise you I did. Burnley needs to be light work. God, please stand in our side. I did say Brentford and Palace would be the team City would have a good game against, but Everton, Villa and Bournemouth will be tough. I started supporting Arsenal around Champions League final 2006. 20 years later, it's a nice anniversary. Hope it ends well. The wounds are still fresh. In that fact, they're not. Some wounds in life never heal. You just have to learn how to wear your scars with pride, and that's 2006 for me. Jeremy Doku, a man in confidence. The better we win our last 2 games for real, the goal difference is mad. Don't these guys value 10 mil? I turned on the TV when I turned on the TV. I saw 2-0 and turned off. Timber might not be up to pace for the final. Hope they don't rush his recovery. I'll be real. In my head, it's a mascara thing. If this happened in the first half of the season, I'd give more thought to this Declan Rice right back thing, even though I'm not for it. Fuck it. Run mascara there, man. It's the part of the season. It's not a nerdy thing now. Like, it's just, you're meant to do that stuff in the first half. Mascara as a centre half, you can do a job as a right back, do your thing. Edit the tactics if you must. Did you hear that Hakimi might be back for the Champions League final? Darkness. DJ, if you win the double, it'll be a better season than the Invincible season. Is that the new agenda? Oh, that's a sloppy back pass by City. Go on, sir. Sir. And for a little piece, I had hope. Bernardo Silva caught life. For a little piece, I had hope. Why do you think I told you that I ended up playing right back the next year? Must have been meaty. I can't remember my assist record, but I had a decent record still. I was on the Bruno Fernandes thing from corners. Timber will be back for the Palace game. But what's more important, the Prem or the Champs? I can't lie, silverware, bro. They're both of equal importance. We ain't ever won the Champions League. Our record in Europe is horrible. You're in a final. Come a long way from, the League Cup against City when we lost. Semenyo's first touch is horrible there in truth, and it should be way better. He somewhat kept it on, and it will trickle through to Doku there. Obviously, we ain't won the Premier League in the Emirates 20-odd years and counting. We've gone for it under Mikel Arteta. Obviously, it's a weird one because as much as I want the champs, it's a weird one because it'll obviously be disappointing to not win the Champions League. But if you win the Prem, and like what somebody said earlier there, if you win the Prem and you're playing this generational PSG side, they're amazing. Obviously, no excuses. It is what it is, isn't it? As I said earlier, like you look at Tuchel, Klopp, there are managers that win it first time, but there's also clubs and managers that have to have a couple bites of the cherry. You can somewhat, all right, cool. There's still a parade, isn't it? There's still a parade regardless. Now, if we somehow, the Premier League goes left, especially like City are still fighting in it, they're down but not out type shit. If you did not win the Premier League, whether it's the last game of the season or whatever, and you won the champs, of course I'll be gassed. We've never done that. Champions of Europe, you have to stop singing that, all that kind of crap. But you see, once you, whether you win both, none, or one of each, yeah, see when you've calmed down the celebrations and it's now time to focus on the other season, it would be 5 years and counting at a minimum of not getting the Premier League over the line. And a part of me, I don't subscribe to like we win the Premier League and everything's cool and it's all sunshine and rainbows. But I think on top of what these players have done or not done, what we've done as a club since we've moved here and not done, you know, the journey under Arteta, we've played all that kind of jazz. I do think like all the like last 4 years, all the immediate kind of stuff, I do think you've got all of those reasons why we have or haven't done whatever in it. I think you've got all of those reasons. And then I think you got the fact just above that it's been 20 odd years, isn't it? That is also something that you start a season with on your back. And a part of me wants that to be gone. Beyond the obvious reasons I would want that gone, because that's that monkey off your back. So I do think with that, and I do think with these boys, if you do get over the line, not to say if we're in this situation next year, we won't win it or bottle it. I do think there's that calmness around everything. Because I do think sometimes we kind of soldier it, sometimes we don't. We have, you know, League Cup final, Bournemouth, we didn't do well. Other than that, of recent, we've handled it. We need to cross that barrier, innit, really, if I'm honest with you. If that makes any sense to you guys. Crystal Palace have a free kick. What they do with it, who knows? John Stones. You've been a loyal serviceman to City. I'd have to speak to a City fan. I can't speak for them, but you'd have to imagine that he's a legend. Forgot he was there. 25 minutes left. At this stage, asking for 2 trophies, not too much. We've gone deep. It's a weird one where I look at Arsenal, man, because I hope we win both trophies. I hope we win one as a minimum. I think we've evolved and not evolved this season. And what I mean by that is tactically, I don't think I've seen little schisms in this part of the season. I thought Newcastle away was the blueprint. I don't think we've evolved. I don't think the vast majority of our squad, our manager, our players has evolved tactically and all that. I think what we're good at, we've remained good at and improved in some areas. Still some alarming areas that we haven't addressed in multi-different realms that we can all talk about. But I think, like, obviously we need to get over the line, but you've got to a League Cup final. Couldn't crossing that realm and getting to the latter stages and hanging around the companies of an Atletico Madrid, a PSG, or a Bayern Munich, a this and that, a Real Madrid, this one, that one. We've kind of crossed that. We've got to a League Cup final. You've got to a Champions League final. FA Cup was shit. You were 90 minutes away from Wembley. You need to do better. And we're still in a Prem shout, so we've got to that. But then now we also have to get over the line, man. And that's where I'm at now, if I'm honest with you. Like, you lot have made me genuinely believe we can do this. Like, if we've got an opportunity in our hands, we should be like in American football. Someone's throwing you the ball, catch it and do your little run in it. But we've been dropping it. You need to land a touchdown. I think mentally this team evolved this season. I don't question their mentality in the sense that you man are not pussies, crumbling, doing what we used to do. But I do think you lot need to show your winners now, innit? And I do think there's that. I think there's too much hurt from you lot to learn from that. I think you lot need to learn from success. The good that comes with success and the bad. Because I don't want to be one of those teams which happens, people win Prems, champs, whatever have you, the next season's robbed. And life is cruel, innit? Because ultimately you haven't done enough, but you've got to a League Cup final. Ultimately, you didn't win it. You beat Real Madrid last season. Obviously, ultimately, you didn't get to the final. You are thinking Inter Milan, maybe we would have smacked them up same way or would have won that. After doing so well against Real Madrid, the Premier League, we've had some good battles, some good nights out. Ultimately, whether it's, I wouldn't say it went to the last day of the season, but 23, 24, it kind of did go to the last day of the season, or the year before that with the Kibio stuff, or last year where, let's be honest, even the most, I don't know what you call it, positive Arsenal fan, no one really believed in the title shout till from the jump, it was dead. So it can't be nice always falling short. And I don't doubt the manager and the players will pick themselves up and go again. Life goes on, innit? That's the best and worst thing. But a part of me does now believe, do you need new players beyond the obvious? Do you need do you need a new manager? Do you need new coaching staff? Are you tired of hearing the same voice? Are you just a guy who's got us here, but your story is not meant to get over the line? And as much as I like the boys and Arteta, until you lot get over the line, that is something. Wharton, that's a ball if it makes it. I don't believe in Brendan Johnson. I don't believe in you. This is why I don't believe in you. Because you don't believe in yourself. Dead. No, don't. I hate guys. That's one of my most annoying things about football. People do shit things. And well, In fact, no, the worst is someone holding on to the ball too long, and I've never done this in my life. Where are my fucking options? That's a dickhead thing. Any man who's ever done that is a pussy. I've never ever done that. I'd rather lose the ball and sorry. Where's my options? You didn't. No, you knew there was options. You just thought it was lit in midfield. It didn't bang. This is going last day, and we might draw. I can't lie. Less of that. Johnson's the dumbest forward of all time. Think, man. Come on, DG. Surely the league is wrapped up now. Stay humble, man. Keep working. I don't want to eat humble pie this year. I'm actually not on it. To be honest, us being where we are now isn't a fluke. We've been, no, we have been consistent. We've been competitive. I keep saying this. The man have been competitive. And we're having a proper conversation. We've been competitive. Shown we can compete. Like, we're not getting tumped up anymore. We actually can have some optimism playing Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Man City, this and that. Like, they have to take us seriously. Pep's been here for time. There was bare Arsenal sides. There's probably no tactics. You man just go out there sourcing. Now you actually, and there's certain things that when you're looking at football at pure level and coaching and the dynamics of what is at the moment, there's certain things people probably envy about Arteta. But my thing is, I like all of that. Silverware now, man. Silverware. I would love to be that team that wins every minute of every season, but I'm not even calling for that. In the last 4 years, in my heart of hearts, do I think 3 years, let's exclude this year, do I think you could have, for whatever reason it transpired, do I think, hindsight, you could have won a title if you did certain things differently? Yes. Could you have, by default, could you have retained it? We know it's not as simple as this. Yes. Could you have done a treble by default of that? Yes. Could you have performed better in the domestic cups? See where I'm going? Because we've won battles, we've had some good moments. And I don't want this season to be rubbed, man. Like, Eze's done it against Spurs, movie. Gyökeres is living a movie. Dalman, Everton. Lewis Skelly got rubbed out and now he's back. Raya, on top of how it got cracking for Raya from the start of the year. Ben White, injured, done his thing. Saka, the many stories with Bukayo. It would, someone like Gabriel Jesus, even, he's cutting. You kind of helped us get into this realm. And for the fans, man, because we've back this year as well, yeah. I think I speak for a lot of fans. 2022, 23, I'm just happy to be here. Like, I genuinely couldn't. One of the games that will always stick out for me in that season is Aston Villa away and Chelsea away. Chelsea away because of just everything was doing, especially Zinchenko. Didn't expect we'd win the league there. Thought we could do a thing. Obviously, Saliba got injured, it went left. The next year, I am kind of thinking, was that a fluke season? We're trying to rebuild these times, and we did fall up short. The second half of that season, Kai Havertz in the North London derby for Saka and whatnot, he's shown that it wasn't that. Last season, I'm angry with everyone apart from the players because the players have made mistakes. They're out there. You lot weren't serious in the transfer market. Highlight was beating Real Madrid. We arrived against PSG. There's injuries. Man are not fit. Hindsight stuff. This year, I've seen you bringing 8 man. I don't think we're perfect. We've won 8 dons. We've been second 3 years in a row. We could do something here. Regardless of, this is the first year, regardless of how it pans out, man need to win one of the 4 trophies, ideally the Prem. Now, you've seen how life has worked out at this moment. Turn up, Palace. This is your time. It's over, man. Might as well just turn this into talking about Arsenal now, folks. Smash the like button if you haven't. Our meme of trust in the process is manifesting, but outsiders still can't stand it. Hence the general hatred. Unpopular. The process is done. The process was to get us back to being competitive. Now it's, you man are doing your thing, but now you need to do your thing. The process was done at the end of 23, 24, latest. In hindsight, 22, 23. Actually had a competitive team. Fans are on side. Actually moving serious. Corner kick to Palace. Maybe. Too easy for Donnarumma, bro. Second time today. If life is fair, we win the champs too. But also, if life was fair, we'd have a lot less. Let's just take every day as it comes, man. The past brings regrets. The future brings uncertainty. Let's just do what we can do in this present moment, innit? That's all we can do, man. I can see us getting over the line, but retaining next season won't be early. Have you guys seen what some fans are putting on the back of shirts? 19 after review. Hey, our fans are childish, man. Big up, DG. We need 2 1-0 wins in the Premier's ours. We've been getting results playing 2 tough games a week. If you still think we're bottling these games now, you'll never believe till the trophy's in our hands. I can't lie, I'm at that point though, man. Rise up the silverware, cuz. Hey, you're being humble, innit? Even though it's 2-0, innit? Bottle done. Bottle done's there. How's the sun? How's Yahya? Sitting down, not being a dickhead today, eh? Ugly yeet, cuz. I won't believe until full-time Palace. Mkhitaryan just came on, still going strong at 37. Shout out to that, man. We need Palace to get one back at least. Bro, we're vibes in that at this point. You lot, questions, talking points. This is... we tried. We turned up. The Ravens dead. Waiting for the Uber home. And talking to you lot. It's dead, man. And they're bringing on Kovacic and all these guys. Hey, Pep, man, just cut now. Because if Pep leaves, I think everyone can win the Prem now. I think it's lit. And selfishly, if Pep cuts, we're ahead of certain clubs in that we patterned up, bro. Like, no more... You see, if we... Do you know how easy this life could be? If Arteta... Like, Berta, no more rebos. Sell, man. Get some lit guys. No more... I'm not going to name names because let's stop being horrible. No more rebos. If you know what that is, it is what it is. We can... Well, to be fair, we should have had a good 3-4 year run already. 2 years, 18 months, we could do a thing. Back-to-back Champions League. Let me calm down, because back-to-back Champions League, let alone, I didn't even talk about my chest again. High still. You have made me believe. All them fucking statistics that comes out, what I see with my... Even like, to be honest, even when I'm pissed off about you lot, like, I'm winning in a title race and I'm not 100% happy, bro. Like, we're in the semi-final. Like, do you know how new we was bougie? In the semi-finals... We're vexed about the league. Oh, yeah, you beat Sporting. I don't really care about that, cuz. It's really the fact that Everton took points off City. So you slide, the club at Sly has City to fame. That fans were like, you know what? We're back. We're vexed with you lot against Bournemouth. So vexed with you lot. That's Bournemouth at home, Wolves away. I ain't better than people. I'm guilty of losing my faith. Wolves away, I thought it was done. Bournemouth, I thought it was done. Because you look, they look like they were creeping into a hole. Now you lot got yourselves back out of that. When God gives you another chance, don't piss about, you know. DG, is Gabriel your most important player this season? Rice. If you said most important, Rice. And I only say that because all these men are important, yeah. And to be fair, we should be without Gabriel Magalhaes because Haaland should have went to the deck, innit? If the shoe was on the other foot, Arsenal players do the same, bro. Like, they don't like us anyways. But that word important has to be Rice. Just because, Semenyo could be in here. It's 3 against, what's 4? It's 3 against 3. And Palace, this is horrible defending. Semenyo needs to come off. Thank the Lord, it's horrible. Would I rather not have, for these 2 games, would I rather not have Magalhaes or Rice? I would say Magalhaes. It's mad to say I don't attempt fate. And I'm being disrespectful as well because things that I think are definitely the top 2 games against Atletico Madrid and a couple of the Prem games. Definitely the last Prem game. A couple of blocks and defensive bits of play from Magalhaes and Rice in particular. Like, fans, we're not really caring about it. But yeah, most important, if it's not Rice, it's got to be Raya, innit? Like, and that's one thing you're guilty of, Arteta. That's why you need to rise up a Prem for me, because you know in your hearts, yeah, I know you have no regrets, but you know in your heart of hearts, Raya should have played in that final. You know you was bogus for that. Yeah, Raya's a shout. Saliba as well. Most underrated, I'd actually say Saliba, you know. Purely because I don't think we're making enough noise, bro. Like we all know he's good and he's talented and he does his thing, but I genuinely think we don't make enough noise. Like, I've seen Gabriel Magalhaes raved about Rice, Saka, Raya's getting his fair share. I've not seen that for Saliba. Saliba's performances are definitely underrated because we've been spoiled by great performances from him. Facts. Wolves, I was pissed with it, bro. Wolves, I was vexed. Villa away, I was vexed. Because I don't care how you shape it to me, bro. Like, and I know it's easier said than done, bro. You're in the 90th minute. Get your point and cut. Standing away. That's with everyone. I can't lie. Mikel Arteta and the players, Man City at home. Mikel Arteta, Liverpool away, second half. I'm pissed off with you for that. I'm vexed with you lot for Liverpool at the Emirates. There's a couple of games you'll have done your thing and I'll leave you alone. Or Palace could have some defending to do in these last 11 minutes. Palace better play like this against us because what am I watching? Who blocks you? I didn't block you. Wolves, Villa away, Sunderland, Brentford's another one. Chelsea with 10 men. Yeah, because that's 3 years in a row I've said on this platform, I want to see a performance at the Bridge. Since 2022-23, you lot have pissed about. Chelsea with 10 men. League could have been thrown up already. Hearts versus Celtic on the last day of the league title decider fire. We might have to do a watch along for that, you know. He skipped past a former temporary teammate. Saliba has 1 yellow card. Keep it up. If Palace dare try turn up against us, I'm taking it personally and pulling up at Palace. Rice and Riot, definitely. Beth Mead on leaving the pitch as an Arsenal player at the Emirates for the last time. Damn. Bournemouth game was where I thought it was over. 100% appeals for a pen. Palace getting booked for diving. Come on, I rate it. You're the only one that's on scumbagging like myself. City almost given an opportunity there. Sky, why, bro? How heavy was your first touch? Bro, if you actually bro, get rid of this sheet, man. Nah, I wouldn't. Just try to bring your Alvarez apologies anyways. Of course he gets booked for diving. Do you think Teta starts Havertz in the final? I think he does, but I wouldn't. Thanks for keeping us company, man. Stop watching the game at 2-0. Pick up yourselves, man. Do you reckon Miles has any chance for the World Cup? They're the strongest they've been at any point this season. Nathaniel Klein's coming on, as is John Stones. Would have been so good to win the league against Burnley at home. DG, imagine if Arteta does the double and then cuts from Arsenal this summer. No better time than on top in it. We're just going to have to keep it moving. Thank you for the memories. One thing I've learned in my 31 years, better or worse, life goes on, because I'll be real. That'd be serious humble pie if we don't win the league. I'm not on it, man. We have to find a replacement for Rodri. He's not playing with us next season. I think we are now so used to Saliba's great performances. All we can marvel at is Gabriel's improvement. Yeah, but then Arsenal fans are weird because there's been years we've been gassing Saliba and we said we're not making enough noise about Gabriel. Got to be kings of your own castle. First Prem over champs, really. Bagging these 2 trophies opens up a new era. Abdul, big up yourself, man. And yeah, man, if we just win our games, we're cool. DG, if a girl calls you a gentleman, is she pretty much saying that you're giving off nice guy vibes? No. If Calafiori is available, I'd rather play in Capia right back. Man, it's too early in the season for that. It's too late in the season. Apologies for that. Adam Walton, is that a bit of ref? Is that corner? Strand Larson, have you put that over? See, Palace have had chances, man. But you've got to take chances in this life. If you don't, you end up like this. Oh, that's poor, man. Falling over, to be fair, but that's poor, man. You've got to take those chances. Adam Walton, that was a lovely tip pass. Wonder how life would have been if you started. The trajectory from winning the 2006 Champions League could have changed so much just like now for the next few seasons. I wholeheartedly subscribe to that. Does Saliba even have a song? I don't think he does. Motherwell scored 2-2. Crazy game of football all over the world. Nketiah or Calafiori in the final, I'm not going to lie. Nketiah, yeah, this is dead, man. City are winning 3-0. Salvio scored. I didn't even know Turkey came on the pitch. No one don't care about this anymore. For a man not called up for his country in the 55-man World Cup squad, City fans will be happy. Game, set, match, Arsenal Monday. Focus on Burnley. Swear I saw Turkey. I don't know. He looks like he then if Turkey's not on that pitch. No, he is. Yeah, I know saw Turkey. I like Turkey, man. He's a shithouser. Well, it's been fun. Played from Turkey. Don't know what Richards is doing. Boy. Saliba has a song we need to win. They're up on GD now. They're 1 up on GD. Big up yourself, Jordan. Saliba has the tequila song. We need to win the league. DG, if West Ham get relegated, do you reckon Wan-Bissaka will get moved to another Prem side? Yep. Calafiori runs around like a wild horse. An Italian ball in a China shop. As Danny has said, don't forget to like the live. Appreciate you for that one, Danny. Hope we big up Leeds. Hope we can put 4 past Burnley, even though we don't have to, brother. 3 points. I'm keeping it humble, bro. I'm not doing the bougie bespoke orders on delivery, pressing custom on all. Listen, just free. All I'm all doing is 3 points. Just 3 points. I'm not telling the Don no gherkins or anything. Listen, let's just Palace. You owe us, man. I'm a sucker to Fulham. Man said I'm going to smoke weed, man. Love DG. What's weed? I don't know what weed is, but yeah, man. Hopefully City get smoked in the next game, like whatever that is. City just doing the City thing again. Only difference is we're up on points. Are we depressing as Arsenal fans? Why are we worried about GD when we can play Burnley and Palace? And even if we win 1-0 or 2-0, Burnley have no pressure, can work both ways. We need to win early. Palace ain't doing shit. We're up on points, that's all that matters. You're not really active on Twitch much these days. When the season ends, we're going to have fun on Twitch, man. So make sure you're following on that, people. I'm so happy that City were garbage at the beginning of the season. We robbed City this title. We're so lucky, bro. Has the parade been confirmed? Maybe, I don't know. If City, we got Big Willie. Why? If City get a full for, I can't lie, we're locking it off, man. It's dead now. There's 4 minutes. Dead. Kovacic. Doku. Ryan Cherky. Salvio again. Try to replicate what they did. It's done, man. 245 likes. Solid effort from you lot. Keep going if you haven't. Solid effort from you lot. Palace will spread their batty for us. Why? But Cherky assist. But it was fun while it lasted, man. And that's going to happen with your Salvio. You're getting 80, let's call it 87 minutes. 87 minutes, you're going to get cramp. He's gone down with cramp. That's going to happen to you. Winning the next 3 games would be way too good to be true. The rival head loss alone, I want to believe. Rice lack of pace, Arteta needs for wing player recovery. Huh? Mr. Goals in the Coppa Italia. Game's dead over there as well. 2-0 into 2-0 up right now. If you could choose one of our players to get the last minute winner against PSG, who would you choose? I'd have to pick Rice. Mikhail. You reckon when Koscielny and Mertesacker were the best defensive partnership in the Premier League, was Koscielny as hype as we thought back then? Nah, they were never the best centre-halves in the Premier League. Pairing. Bournemouth will do it, the dagger. DG, some people say that Semenyo's first touch is dead. What do you think? He's a professional footballer. Celtic is 2-2. It's funny because you know both Palace and Burnley will turn up against us. Actually, I think Everton do a 2-2 is not bad, actually. At least we won't be the same points with City for now. Just win the 2 games. League is ours. But yeah. I guess we head into that Champions League final unable to rest any players. These fuckers won't drop any points. We should be using these 2 remaining games to build up for PSG, not drop our levels down to try and nick a win versus these 2 teams. Elite teams build, don't dip in form. Pardon me, DG, who do you think will leave Madrid, Vinny or Mbappe? Vinny. If it's up to Perez, Vinny. If he keeps getting booed, Mbappe. Adam Walton. Shad Larson. How much did you cost? Gets the better of Gurhi. Oh my days, bro. You're playing like how they tried to claim Jokeris plays like. I have no faith in Bournemouth or Villa. Villa are gonna be on the beach. Stakes are too high. City not dropping points from there unless Bournemouth decide to turn up. You're not dropping any points. Last day of the season it is. But here's what it is, man. How many times has he picked up the ball as well? El Nori. Oh, I thought he was going to leave a leg trailing. See what could happen. Got a Lionheart, safe gym journey. Just got to lock in against Burnley and hopefully Bournemouth get it done. Yeah, Palace got dealt with. There's no way we lose points to this Palace team. Perez loves Vinny and Mbappe is the easy job for him. Fair. Neither will leave, in my opinion. I just want the Premier League season to be over. It's dragging now. I'm mad when we draw against Wolves away. Even angry why I lose 5 points against Liverpool. 5. It's all going off in the SPL. City 2, Hearts 2, winning. Better game than this, Josh. Big up the SPL. Ah, man, we need to do our job. We just need to win our games. Everton and Forest are invited to our parade. Yo, Crystal Palace got belt to us. So glad that the Conference League finals after the Palace game makes a huge difference. Ball over the top, can't be found. Could see you get another one. Adam Walton, Loco, that touch was baggy. Got out of there, though. Good from this Palace centre half. Lerma. Bro, he's bait the offside, fam. Ismail Assar, forced out wide. Be amazed if the flag doesn't come up. Flags come up, it's bait offside. 5 minutes of bullshit. Strad Larson, shit. And whoever that is. I want Adam Walton, man. I promise you better give me a discount, man. That better be about 55 million. Reece Nelson, pack your bags. You can have Wanyeri for a year as well. Fuck it. In fact, who's your new manager? Wanyeri, I can't lie, next season, if he's not going to play ball like that, Wanyeri to Palace, please. If Wenger was here, he would have busted him. Wanyeri, we wouldn't have bought Noni. Could have easily done the Wanyeri right wing thing. Could have got Ryan or something. I want to stop squinting my eyes to see who's lit. All right, dead leg for Salva, yo. It's going to happen. He ain't played for time. I used to think football is fake, that shit. And as I'm stretching at this moment, sitting down at desk do this. Pepper lad, man. I need this. You don't. Crazy that both players City brought in Jan Arsenal fans. If Wenger was here, he would have spat at that. Oh God, you're moving mad, Riley. 100%. If we can handle these last 2 fixtures with the stakes so high, we don't deserve nothing. I think, if we can't. I was for the Madueke signing, but not gonna lie, I definitely think Wanyeri would have been more effective. Like this ain't the Madueke hate campaign. It's just 50 million could have been spent better. Could have got Turkey. I know transfers are not as black and white as that, but come on, man. We've done enough with the nerdy thing. I need to just is the guy a good player? Obviously, not he's good. You play for your country and Arsenal, but I thought we added another uncertain attacker where there's already uncertain done. Riley's so bad. But big up the Twitch gang. Make sure to subscribe with Amazon Prime. If PSG win, then that's the French league wrapped up. City are like that mosquito that just won't go away. How did Lens have 20 shots versus PSG? Man, someone needs to take notes of that game. Palace don't have the quality, but City's defenses look suspicious today at times as well. Bournemouth can sure as hell get a draw versus them. I'm sure it's going down to the wire. Our fans are far too complacent. It's tough mentally, but mental discipline is our weakness. Boy. And let's be real. If we can't beat Burnley at the Emirates and Palace on the beach with an eye on the Conference League 3 days later, then we don't deserve to win nada. Facts. If we cut the crap. 14 draws last season, 7 this season. We've definitely won more games ugly this season. Yeah, clearly. Bro, you're making me angry again, man. 14 draws. Nasty. Last year was nasty. I knew there was a reason I was even more vexed last season. Thank you for reminding me. 14 draws is nasty. That is a ball, speaking of nasty, into Semenyo. Semenyo chops onto his favoured right foot. Finds Salvio. He's trying to dance. Palace haven't dealt with it. El Nouri, Jeremy Doku, shot blocked by Palace. It's fallen to Cherky. Dance past 2. Somehow he's not made man and found someone. And El Nouri's done the madness. Crazy what some ballers can do. Jeremy Doku. Back to Cherky. Somehow to El Nouri. It's a baller thing at this point. There's a minute left. This some more bullshit. Who knows? Bournemouth could do something since they know how to stay on side. I feel like every win has been ugly. Hearts so close to winning SPL. Actually mad seeing someone bar Celtic and Rangers win the league. These man will rock up against us full force. Now we've been hating on it. Don't worry, guys. We're winning this league. Well, it's always a great time with you lot, but it's a dead hater along in it. If there's no way they're giving Foden man of the match because of the flick. They probably are. I feel to turn this off soon, anyways. He got player of the match. Itching to run propaganda on Donny. Itching. Okay. Wharton to his left-hand side. The move's going to die. I'm not even getting excited, Palace. You're not on nada. It's not going to come to anything. Dead. Corner kick. Dead. Job don't change. Beat Burnley. Beat Palace. Done. 2 assists, to be fair. Yeah, I'm hating. If we don't win the next 2 games, we don't deserve to win the league. Simple. Come on, cherries. Liga's a joke anyways. English tax. I'm worried Burnley will turn up, draw with Villa the other day. And the Fleming goal, well, I don't even know if he scored more than one. I didn't see the highlights, but I saw the highlights for one of Fleming's goal if he only got one. That was a good passage of play from Aston Villa. Corner kick to Palace. Surely the last kick of the game. It's a decent corner. But again, it's into the hands of Donnarumma. Ref, man, the game's done, man. Hey, Doku's put the burn. If Doku gets there, Klein, no slouch at all, but bloody hell, man. Killing the 35-year-old. To be fair, he done well to win the ball. Come off my TV, man. Turn off the TV. TV done. Forget all of that. People, it's always amazing to be here with you lot. There's no point wasting any more time. It's been vibesy. Palace lost 3-0. It's all in Arsenal's hands. You beat Palace. You beat Burnley. You beat Burnley. You beat Palace. You've won the league. You lot enjoy your evening. I'll link up with you lot again soon, man.